Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'll jump into the rambling in a second. I was already a bit late and I wanted to set some stuff up real quickly. So what do? We self-promo. Very important. Okay, there. Very early game. There. Okay, and let's launch this Prism launcher. Okay, Prism launcher, launch GregTech, and we'll be jumping into that shit in a second. But was just listening to some music, and I don't know why. Well, I always listen the music I listen to. Okay, let's jump right into it. The music I listen to is always in some way related to a show I watched, simply because I do not have the capability to get emotionally invested when they're with just a song. I'm not a person that listens to the lyrics. I listen to the beeps and boops. So the beeps and boops have to be not meaningful, but have an emotional tone to it. And I find that to lack in a lot of the mainstream songs. So the most, or not even most, literally every song. Well, not every song. Okay, there's one that I got through. I watched a music video that was from a show, and then I got redirected through the YouTube algorithm into a show that was from the same band, but a different, that I don't think was related to a show. But I don't know if you know the movie Your Name, but that's the one I was watching, Your Name. And I can only recommend the movie. I'm gonna be honest, I love that shit. That's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. So I really recommend you watch it. But yeah, that song always gets me either really emotional or like goosebumps, like that chill sense through your body. But yeah, I don't know why I never listened to the what they say in a song. That's also the reason why I just gravitated towards the language that sounds the best in my ears. There doesn't have to be any meaning behind the words. It's literally just a bunch of rambling to me, but rambling must sound good. That's one thing it has to do. So yeah, and I guess I ended up, because I've always liked watching anime, even as a kid. Not necessarily anime, but always animation. Scooby-Doo. What else do we have? The Wonderful World of Gumball. Powerpuff Girls was one of them. Although I didn't really watch that a lot, Powerpuff Girls. That was one of those cases where because I was a little kid, I was always embarrassed. I was like, oh, Powerpuff Girls, that's a girly show. And then I did end up watching it a bit, but I think if I was, but what can you expect from yourself at like age 6? Not much, but if I was more confident back then, I would have definitely watched more Powerpuff Girls, that's for sure, because it was right up my alley. But Phineas and Ferb is one of them. Like Oggy and the Cockroaches? Something like that. Or Iggy. Oh, welcome. It's Iggy and the Cockroaches. That goes like zin, 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 zin. That's tune. What the fuck? Okay, here's Discord. Okay, I'm sorry. There's like a 90% chance you're a bot. Those messages were typed inhumanely fast. You've gotta hide it at least a little bit, please. Do your best at least. That was way too fast. No human can type at that speed. You've gotta hide it. I should give a masterclass to all these bots trying to get in. But whenever I watched any of those like animated shows, there was always a story behind them. Same with Lego Ninjago is another one. That's like not animated, that's 3D. Also, fuck. That was such a bad idea. I don't know why. I'm gonna regret putting those cacti all around my base. All around me are cacti. It's fucking cacti. But yeah. I'm gonna so regret that. I'm gonna get okay, I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna run into them at some point and just go furious and then mine them all down. None of it may remain. Oh, you can right click. Okay. Let's expand the farm. I need to see what I can. No, that's not. Is it ready? I don't know. I don't know when the water artichokes are ready. That's a mystery. Okay, what do we do today? That's the question, of course. Question of every day. First we start off by lowering my volume. I think it's... there. Tier 0. We got the sand. In a strange vision, you saw a big structure which would allow you to make charcoal. Finally, some torches. According to your calculations, you will need a lot of sand for that. I want to... oh, that reminds me, the leek bacon soup. Cockaliki soup. That's actually a thing. And it's not like a these nuts joke. I'm not gonna say like cockaliki soup. What's cockaliki soup? Cockaliki my balls. It's not a these nuts joke. So you're safe here. This is a no these nuts joke community. Please grow something. Why is nothing growing? But yeah, what's the next quest? Clay is also well bored. You thought that it might be a good idea to take up pottery. You should go and find some clay. The riverbanks should have some. Okay, I want my bacon sandwiches. Then I need stone. I was smelting stone. So that should be ready. Yes, it is. Most things are unavailable at this moment, so let's begin with something simple. Take some of your cobblestone and smelt it into regular stone. Since this mod pack is evil, you'll need to use wood for that now. How much fun is that? Yeah, it's pretty evil. I'll agree. Okay, a macerator. This fancy little device works almost like a macerator. Some people say it's even better, since it does not require power. That's a typo. This needs to be a comma. Yeah, yay. You only need to craft one for this quest, but you probably should make some more if you can. Okay, please no. Is this iron? Oh, no, don't crash. Oh, thank you. Thank you, God, my God. I couldn't take it if it crashed right there. I don't know what I would do. Okay, let's craft 4. I need some more chests. For which I need some more flint. Man, what? For which I need this chest. Trap chest, regular chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 is perfect. Where can I... Fuck, I made my base pretty... Oh, I can open it. My head is not in the way. I should make a collection of all my heads that I lose. Because that's not going to be the only one. Can I combine? Oh. Well, that's a very niche application. It would be weird if they spent their time allowing you to combine things. But I don't know how difficult that would be. I'm not a coding kind of guy. Oh wait, what's the... Okay. The mortar lets you make flint much more efficiently. You only need 1 gravel instead of 3. Many tools and stations you'll make in the future will also open up better crafting recipes for things you can already make as well. If you need something but are hard up on resources, use the NEI to check the recipes for that item. You may have options you didn't before. That's something I really like about this mod pack, the way that works. But Let's see what this is. You tried to move water with your bare hands, which didn't work at all. Luckily, you remember how to make a bucket out of clay dust. Put it in a mortar to get small clay dust, which can be crafted to clay dust. Mortars to get small clay dust. Okay. So I need 5 clay dust. Do I need some clay? I had way more clay. Where's my clay? There it is. So I need... How do I... 5 times 4 is 20. That's my suspicion that I'm gonna need 20. But a daily update on the shows I'm watching. Today was more of a Apothecary Diaries. And still good. It has a slow episode, I feel. But it's... Yeah, okay, it did long. What do I make? Peanut or raisin? I'm more of a raisin cookie. I think American peanut butter, I think it tastes a lot different from the ones I know. Or that's my suspicion at least. Because I can't imagine... Okay, this might be... No, it's not racist, it's countryist. I can't imagine Americans like the savory... Because it's not sweet. Peanut butter is not sweet where I live. I get like the Dutch peanut butter. And that shit is like the most savory, salty... Not salty, but like... The opposite of sweet. And I don't think... Is that salty? I think it's savory is the right word. And that shit is the most savory thing I've ever eaten. But I love that shit. I can gobble it up for days. Books, okay. After you find a way to move water around, you had another brilliant idea. Paper. Paper is no longer made with sugarcane. You need wood pulp instead, and you'll need a lot of wood pulp. Wood to craft wood pulp. So better grab your axe and chop some trees. 24, which I get from, yeah. Okay, I need an extra axe. Ask me a question. Oh shit, no. My torch was high up. Got saved by that at least. I need some sticks, that's what I need. I'll craft 2 axes. You can better have too much than too little. Ugh, but I've also been thinking, I'm getting back into the vibe where I want to make some YouTube videos. That's like such a... My motivation or my... is it called motivation? I think motivation is the right word. But it's so sporadic. One day I want to make a YouTube video, the next day I'm so bored of it already. Which makes it difficult to work on projects. So I think I'm just gonna have to sit through. Because today I started learning Japanese a couple days ago. And today was already a kind of a cheat day where I learned less than I was planning to. I can still do it after this, which would mean it's pretty late in the evening. And I did already have a really packed day. But see, now I'm already started to make excuses. That's like an automatic thing. And who am I making? Yeah, well, I'm making excuses for myself. That's also allowed. You're allowed to make some excuses. But I try to do like 1 hour of Japanese a day. Nipponjin. No, that's... Sorry, that was cringe. Some cringe is allowed. Some cringe is necessary to make the not cringe... Make the not cringe feel even better. That's the way of the cringe. But yeah. I can't avoid being cringe. It's built into my veins. I think I have enough wood. Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, shit. Why is it lagging so much? What's my FPS at? Where can I see my FPS? Isn't that like top left? Oh, 90. Okay, yeah, it's perfect. FPS is pretty much perfect. I don't know what's happening then. Give me my loot and I'll plant you back. Because I feel like I'm gonna be needing a lot more of these in the early game. What? Where did you come from? Huh? didn't I just mine this down? Okay, let's just ignore that. But a recent anime I've been watching is Apothecary Diaries. It's one of those animes with a lot of little stories in it. There is an overarching plot line, but well, especially the first season was more on the little stories. Now it's getting more into the plot line, and I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it. Maybe I'm more of a plot. For example, I also really liked. Okay, that lagged a bit. I really liked Kaguya-sama, something like that. That was also a really good one. There was a bunch of little stories about, well, what was it about? Okay, I'm gonna take the crafting table with me. Oh, it's night. Okay, sleep and then make some paper. I don't know what the paper is gonna be used for, but probably a book. Nah, fuck you. My god. I'm gonna get rid of it. I already hate the idea. Some have grown. That's really not necessary. Ooh. Aw. My apples aren't ready. I need to make apple juice. AJ. Isn't OJ... Wasn't he a killer? Or am I mixing up people? OJ. Didn't he kill his wife? Or wait, that's one of those controversial things. Wait, never mind. Didn't say anything. He... Was wait, it's my god, I don't know who I'm talking about. I'll best shut up. I'm only making things worse for me. 2, 3, 4 at once. My god. The heavens are shining down on me. Okay. Okay, what was I doing? Paper. I needed water for my paper. I don't know if it's a good idea to drain this. Well, I might as well. Didn't I grab my crafting table? My god, I'm so scatterbrained. That's something you're gonna know. Oh no. No, that wasn't there. That was not in my inventory. You cannot make me believe that. That shit appeared a second ago. What the fuck? Am I going insane? Shit, man. It's not good. It's not good. Paper. Like this. Then we press this. Oh, that doesn't count. My god, this is gonna be slow. 1, 2. How much do I need? 16. Holy shit. That's a lot. Huh? Give me my water. Do not take it away. He give it and he take it. But he mostly take it. Especially this mod pack. It takes all your time. Until you're like... By the time I beat it, I'm gonna be 40 years old. I can already imagine it. Me at 40 years old, building my neutrino factory. Yes, yes, yes. That increased my efficiency by 5%. Oh. And then I boom all over my keyboard. Like everybody does when their efficiency of their factory increases by 5%. It's only natural to coom. Ooh, you know. Okay. What do I do with this paper though? Oh, here. Okay, wait. Oh no, I already read that one. That's a repeat. A Tinker time. Oh no, I hate Tinker's Construct. While using your flint tools is fun in terms of killing pigs and cows, they're not long lasting and can be repaired. Plus, infernals laugh at your attempts to kill them. You discovered how to craft tools that can be repaired and upgraded, but for that you definitely need a more advanced crafting technique. If you have to use wood other than oak to make your tables, you can convert them to the default oak wood type to complete this quest. Okay. Oh, okay, this is one where I do this. No. Shift Q? Wait. Shift Control Q. That's the one. There. Huh? Oh no, wait. What the hell is happening here? What the fuck is this? You know what? I'm gonna decrease the size of my key or the things on my screen, the GUI size. I think that's gonna be general. GUI scale. 4? Yeah, that's way better. Not as cluttering. Okay. Can I cheat? No. Can always try. Shift Control Q. And then the last one. Why is it not making new lines though? They're all on the same line. If I do Shift Q. Shift Q does work. No, it doesn't. Oh my god. Huh. Okay. Well, let's not use that yet. I don't know how it works. 2 oak barricades, which is oak and some string. And string I get from flax or some other shit, or cotton. Didn't I have cotton? Or is that a different kind of cotton? This one, what are you used for? 2 makes 1 of those cotton. Eesh. Okay, so this is literally just worse cotton. But it's the only cotton I have. So I'm gonna have to deal with it. I might as well make a second crafting table. At my foot side. So my sweaty toes can grip on the crafting table. Okay, okay. Silk, where do I find that? Probably by hoeing this. Yeah, I think that's cotton. Yeah. Then I'm gonna be entering my farming era for a bit. I'm just gonna use this entire hoe. I might as well, no, because it doesn't work while I'm right near water. It has to be dry dirt. Up to 10% I'm gonna use it. %, apparently. It went way quicker than I expected. Okay, this one needs to go. I hated how tools can't break leaves, but that's probably something I will greatly appreciate later on. Okay. Okay, I need another hoe. Said the pimp to his employees. Man, that could have been better. Fuck. My inventory is cluttered again. I need you. I need you. I need you. I need you. Okay. I need you, and I need a couple of you. Okay. Now we've got something. 1 hoe, please. I'm not gonna make the same joke twice. That's, well, don't quote me on that. I probably will be. A free joke's always appreciated. Okay, these are too far away. But these aren't. No, no, wait, what the fuck is the logic here? I'm just gonna... Because this is no longer water. That's like dried up shits on the ground. Ah, I always hate it when people... But that's such a... This is not even a controversial take. Just don't leave your dog shit on the ground. It's not fun to walk into it. It's been a while since I walked into dog shit. Which I'm very glad about. It's never fun. Your shoes always smell and you only notice it once you enter the inside. Otherwise you don't really notice that kind of shit. What is the deal with the lag spikes? Okay, barley. I'll let you occupy. Don't know what that was. This corner here. Then water artichokes, that's these guys. Plant you here. Snowbell seeds. You get this corner. You get this corner. Garlic. Oh, okay, apparently that one goes there. I'm gonna sleep because I don't want to die. That just simply isn't fun. Ugh. Okay, wolfbane and regular seeds. I'm gonna till the ground a bit more because I do want a bit more cotton. Coton and a regular seed. Okay, oh, where's some more? Just grasses everywhere. I don't really have to look for grass. Maybe I do find some more cotton by just running around. Maybe that's the best strategy early game, because everything grows so slowly. Maybe I have some more in my chests. My very well organized chests. Do we see anything? Yeah, one. I placed that one here. Maybe they grow better at certain spots in the sunlight. That's completely blinding me. What the hell? Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to quests. But I've got to go somewhere else because I can't continue from this one. Or do I need to? Why does this one not go anywhere? Maybe I need gravel. Let's mine some gravel. I've got 1.5 stacks, not enough. Over there's probably some gravel. That looks like a gravel infested area. Cotton? No, barley. Right, yeah, barley. Don't even know what barley is. I just know that that thing is barley. Never seen it in real life. Well, probably I have seen it, but I just don't know the single gravel. No, okay. They weren't that evil, but I'm not gonna go underwater. I want a better source. Like this. Oh, I got it. Okay. So that was the quest I needed. At least I hope. Bacon. No, it wasn't. Oh, so food is great, right? But what's even greater than food is eating tons of it. Too boring and pointless, you say? Well, what if I told you you can add extra health just by expanding your palate? You get 1 point for every half shank of hunger you from a food eaten. And after 50 points you get 1 extra heart. Now you have a reason to make all those spams foods. Each food contributes its shank value. Why the fuck shank? Once. Eating something from a lunchbox counts as if you took it out and ate it manually. If you want to see what foods you've eaten, you can use the food journal, but it's clunky. Realistically, you want to use NEI to both see foods and eaten and not eaten. You can search for not yet eaten to see foods left and assisted to see foods eaten. You need to have started diminishing returns first to see this. Okay. If it doesn't work, go to the NEI options at the bottom left, blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. I get it. Cactus. What? Finite water is a problem, but that's for sure. Last night you had an idea. If you can drink cacti, you should also be able to make water out of 8 cacti and use that for most recipes that require water. How cool is that? So what about another trade? 10 wood for 3 cacti. So you can set up your farm. Deal? Sure. To automate the farm, place a string next to the cactus and sand on top of the string, and now when the cactus grows it will automatically break. I made one of those huge farms at once. I was just on a random server, one of those skyblock servers. It was when I was really young, but I just mindlessly built for hours and hours. And then once I started getting money from it, I was too lazy to sell all that shit. So I just had tons and tons of double chests filled with cactus. It was a bit overkill, but it was a fun memory, that's for sure. You can stack this horizontally and vertically to make a very efficient cactus farm, and use water to redirect the cactus to a convenient pickup location or to above a hopper. First player to make a base running off only cactus water gets a cape. I want a cape. I wonder if someone actually did that. Better be a real life cape though. You know what I'm gonna do? Might be a stupid idea, but turn this up to 120. Because my PC is not running at full force yet. I think this just might do that. Yeah, I can hear it's lifting off from the ground. That's what it needs to do, that thing. Fuck. If I had a whip, I would be whipping it right now to get that last bit of efficiency out of it. Okay. Put all of this away. Foods. Any better foods? Calamari. Sure. Calamari is such a weird thing to call squid. Just call it squid like a normal person. Okay, what were we doing? Oh yeah, 10 wood for cactus. Oh no, oh, what the fuck? There. Okay. I'll claim it. Not that I'm gonna use it. I had cactus to spare, so that's not really an issue. I might start doing some of the old quests. Because I'm just waiting at the moment. What are the water artichokes used for? Might as well see. A water protection puppet. A trifid seed. And a witchery. What's this? Oh, okay. The ultimate stew, which is used for an infinity catalyst, which is used. Yeah, okay, then you're getting into the weird shit. That's not for right now. Now I'm currently just in a nice and peaceful world with not much going on. The way I like it. They're pretty useless for now. How do I get string? I've killed a spider, right? Yeah, I've got 4 string. Is that all I need? I think it is. Yeah, okay. Wow, that was so useless the last 15 minutes I played. Could have done so much more. 2 of these. Okay. Then 3 sticks, that and a soft mallet. Soft mallet, sticks, and a blank pad. Fuck. Keep forgetting that that's a possibility. Okay, thank you. Stencil table. I need more patterns, for which I need my paper. I'm gonna turn them all into wrong. So I've got that one, need this one. 2 fences, for which I need woods, which I have somewhere. No, I don't. Then we do it like this. But I also need more sticks. My god, it's a constant need of more and more. Hungry for power. There. That's how it's supposed to go. That one too. Then we need a tool station, for which I need a crafting table, for which I need flint. That one I do remember really well. It's like always the useless shit that sticks in your memory. There. I also wanna make one of these. Oh, I need a saw. Okay, that's for later on. Oh yeah, that's for later on. Okay. Now this shit's just in here. Pretty useless. Infinity catalyst. Okay. Is block of emerald that difficult? No. Then why? Okay, sure. Now I'm too interested in this. Internal singularity. Okay. Spaghetti singularity. My god, oh fuck me. What am I even looking at? Okay, I need a chest. For which I need a chest. Didn't I have an extra chest? Guess not. Oh, that's a bound chest. I need a regular one. And then this one. There, now we have the quests complete. Materials in new, volume 1. I don't really care. As you may have noticed, you cannot turn clay into bricks directly. Nope, didn't notice. Well, to be fair, it wasn't a good recipe anyway. You'll probably end up with something bread-shaped. Yeah, so sourdough bread. More, not regular bread. I think if you bake a clump, it will turn more into sourdough. In order to make bricks, you need a form. Oh my god, a firm? What the fuck? Get yourself a knife by putting flint above a stick. On the crafting grid, with a knife you can put a brick-sized piece out of a pattern. It's as easy as that. Okay. And then like this. Oh, there it is. Thank you. I'm gonna make... Ah, fuck me. I need more paper. Man, I hate that. Let's make some more paper. I might as well get done with those things at some point. Better late than never. Oof, I was a bit late at sleeping. There were some enemies around. Okay, I'm gonna place those things in my... Here. This is a good spot. 2, 3. I think everything... Oh, well, how does this... You've got the pattern chests. And a part builder should be next to it. I think like this is how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, something like that. Okay, some more paper. I need 16 of that. Some of this. I'm gonna end up with so many half-broken things. Half-broken tools in my inventory. Okay, and I want a new crafting table. There. What the hell? That's got some good string probably. I'm gonna fight it. Well, I have food. No, I'm not gonna fight it. I quickly changed my mind. One. 2. 3 and 4. Okay. Holy shit, 4 of them. There's some real return on investment here. ROI. There. That's not ready. Okay. Back to the base. I've got my paper and I can make my tools. I need a axe head, pickaxe head, a binding and a shovel. Axe, pickaxe, binding, shovel. A pickaxe, axe, shovel, binding. Okay. Then I need flint and wood. Okay, should be easy enough. Yeah, I've got it all on me. Which ones? 3 sticks, wood binding. I need 1 wood binding. Let's 0.5 material costs. Huh? Oh wait, this is the wrong station. This one. No, this one. Okay, then a flint version of these. And we should be able to make our tools. I think we've got all. Yeah, a flint pickaxe, a flint hatchet, and a flint shovel. Shovel, axe, pickaxe. There we go. Oh, wrong order. Got some tools. 2, 3, 4. I can finally get rid of these things. Away with you. Okay. What then? I want more patterns. Okay, let's read. Oh, I forgot to read. Okay. When your Tinker's tables are ready, you can craft your first real tool. If you didn't find a village yet, grab some parts from the chests. To grab some parts from the chest, you can only craft flint tools. Let's start with a pickaxe, an axe, and a shovel. At this point, swords are unobtainable, since they need metals like iron or bronze, which you will get at a later stage. In the meantime, use your GregTech swords. Keep in mind that most of the original tool parts from Tinker's construct are not shown in the NEI. That doesn't mean you can't craft them. Use the tooltips on patterns and molds as guidance. Your new tools are weak at first, but you get more but the more you use them, the better they will get. You get a modifier slot after some levels, needing more as you level it up. They will level up to level 99 if you play it long enough, with 20 modifier slots. Tool parts can be replaced for a bit of level XP, however the tool must be fully repaired first. You need to level up the mining level of each time you replace the parts to unleash the full power of your pickaxe. From stone to copper for this pickaxe. If you manage to get a zombie, skeleton or creeper head, you can use it to skip the level up process. This doesn't use up a modifier level, but does change the look until you change the pickaxe part out. Okay, item is usable mining level. You could use a paper binding to add an extra modifier, but you will also get modifiers with 2 levels. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back to the first quests, because there is so much left here. Oh my god, it's reading. I'm gonna close the door. That was just me waiting for a creeper to crawl out behind me. GregTech New Horizons is a long and intricate mod pack with massive amounts of custom content and over 3000 quests to guide you through it. We recommend you get yourself small goals from tier to tier and see how far your journey takes you. The ultimate late game goal is to craft a Stargate or 2, but the recipe is outrageous and very few players have ever done so. If you need a big goal for your run, we suggest you aim for something less crazy. Like going to the moon if it's your first time playing, or making an automating an assembly line if you have never done so. Or crafting the tier 8 rocket, which is the last regular rocket and is reached in ultra high voltage. Sure, I'm gonna use this fireworks. I wonder, oh, it would be so cool if this was the GregTech logo. Holy shit. It does kind of fuck up the clouds, but it's very pretty. Okay, back. Even more challenges needed. You've already played to the pack a few times already, maybe you even made a Stargate, or you are just looking for something a bit different. Don't worry, we have a few options for you. Plain hardcore, either Minecraft hardcore or better questing hardcore. The latter is a bit more forgiving. Maybe this seems impossible, but people have indeed reached ultra extreme voltage plus in Minecraft hardcore. Better be prepared to restart a few times, this is obviously not for everybody. Never make a rocket. The so-called no rocket run is somewhat supported by now. You'll be able to do almost everything in the pack. Use bees, crops and blood magic meteors as your main resource production, but be warned. Though that such a challenge is grindy and slow. For instance, you might need to collect large amounts of aluminum gravel to get your first titanium, or have to start breeding bees early without much technology to help. Skyblock, yes, really. It's also known as Garden of Grind, and it is absolutely brutal. There's no actually supported Skyblock version of the pack, but some players have figured out the minimal amount of changes needed to make it work. Ask around or search on the official Discord channel for all the details, but don't expect any fun down this road. And speedrunning, a few players have designed some basic rules and have started to record speedruns to early game goals like the Coke Oven. Ask around or search on the official Discord channel for all the details. Maybe you just want to watch how they do it. 10 levels. Give me. Thank you. Okay, what do we have left? A silverwood sapling. Yeah, not interested. I know that one from other mod packs. That's an annoying one to get. What else? What else? Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm really tired today, so gonna be ending this a bit earlier, but hope you enjoyed watching. We didn't do much today, mostly reading quests, but that's also part of the mod pack. So yeah, if anyone's watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you maybe another time. Bye!